is your perspective on Texas that it's like one of the most burgeoning states in America? Because I think in California we look at Texas as kind of the state that has become like the primary competition with California culturally, economically. We see people like Joe Rogan and Elon Musk moving to Texas and taking their business there and everything. Does it feel like that to you as well, being on the ground?
Well, I mean, I know the taxes is better.
Yeah, that's a big reason for most people.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as 50, like, oh no, the taxes, I'm going to Houston. Everybody's in that motherfucker because of that. But I mean, that's probably the first time I actually heard the word as, you know, being viewed as like the comp. But I guess in a way it could be because we've been having our own shit since the beginning. It just wasn't on fire the way Cali has been on fire with y'all own shit for years. It's kind of like, to know about Texas shit, you had to come to Texas. You got people that was in Texas that was gonna swear by Cali. And then I wanna say that Cali music would be on our radio stations because our big artists, you know, I'm talking about Beyonce, Scarface when he was in it, Ghetto Boys when he was in it, you know, whatever was on the radio was mostly non-Houston in Houston. So you was gonna hear West Side Connection and Q, you know what I'm saying, still. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hear Snoop, Dre, you gonna hear like everybody that's Cali on, and it ain't like that up here. So it's like it'll be force fed on us to pick up on y'all lifestyle because we listening to it through y'all top artists.
But it's because the labels are signing dudes from New York and LA during that era, and then the labels are the ones who have the direct relationships with radio. So as a result, the radio is playing Snoop Dogg as if he's the most popular rapper in Houston. When there's all these like this whole underground movement going on in Houston that they're not necessarily like set up to be able to embrace.
They can't embrace it because, I mean, number one, the program, it might not fit the criteria of the programming coming from the East Coast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you go to a couple radio stations there now, on the mix show, they can fuck with your shit out there in the mix show. But shit on the drive and then on the shit that's getting scanned, nah, this is for the big dogs only. And I mean, like, that underground shit is cool, but if you from Cali, to get this underground, you got to come down there and see that shit. Or you got to be coming down there to Houston with somebody that's already in the know of it.
Right.
So it just took us a minute to catch up to being known for our culture, because we've always known about y'all culture.
Right.
Shit, we was living that shit like, we ain't drink no motherfucking gin and juice till Snoop came out with that shit. We drink syrup and shit.
Yeah.
And then, Screw slowing that shit down, and, that's how we learned, and I say that shit on every interview out here. Like, man, that's how we learned about y'all. From DJ Screw, made California popular with us through slowing down all them goddamn, all the hits that was hits out here, making them hits down there at a different tempo.
Definitely.
Man, yeah, so, we knew. It just wasn't transferring back as fast as it was coming down south.
Definitely. Do you have any like legitimate interest in country music? Did you grow up listening to any significant amount of it? Because culturally, it feels like it keeps becoming more and more a part of the conversation.
Yeah, it is. I mean, who ain't heard Tennessee whiskey? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I didn't come up listening to no country music. I didn't come up listening to music at all till I even got to the city part of Texas.
Right.
Anyway, so, but I mean, nah. I mean, it's always been there, but I've never done nothing. I've never really just sat out and just listened to some Garth or some Randy. You know what I'm saying? Been to Willie Nelson studio a couple times, but smoke weed. I ain't never do no country song.
How's it feel to see, there's like a whole new archetype of rappers from down south where it's like if the rapping thing don't really work out, they kind of pivot over to country and find a new life. Like, I mean, Jelly Roll is the most extreme example of that. And I was telling my girl, because she thinks Jelly Roll is so sick, and I'm like, you realize that Jelly Roll is, it's not like Post Malone where he had one foot in hip hop and then blew up and kind of like just went straight in like a more country direction. I'm like, Jelly Roll was an unpopular rapper. He was like, with 3 6, he was Lil White's homie, but he wasn't like blowing up. And then he pivoted into the country shit and went absolutely crazy, selling 200K first week and shit. Like it's pretty extraordinary. I don't know if we've really seen that before.
That's crazy. Because I didn't even know about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm so into me. This is news to me right now.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
like, shit, 200?
He's going crazy. And I'm like, I was telling her, I'm like, there's a Lil White video I can show you where you are not going to believe what Jelly Roll looks like. He's just a straight, the song is Pop Another Pill. Fat as just like looking like the most white trash drug addict dude that you ever seen in your life. And this is the guy who's like headlining country music festivals and shit like that. It's unbelievable.
That's crazy. Hey man, look, shout out to reinventing yourself.
Facts.
Shit. I mean, I've had to reinvent myself. I mean, nothing that because that's really a reinvention. I haven't had to go that far yet, but I mean, that's dope to those who can do it.
I feel like you could do it. I feel like your flow and delivery would like lend itself well to a country sound.
It probably would, but I probably wouldn't be able to stop laughing. I'll be in that motherfucker singing about some shit.
Right.
Everybody be crying and shit. I ain't got time for. Nah, I can't do that shit.
Right.
Country songs make you crash your car into the wall and shit. You thinking about, oh shit, the bitch not coming back.
Right.
God damn it, my light bill just f that. My shit, I already do that in rap. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.